All right, guys, so we're about to open, and this is the problem with me having a hobby shop is, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want a new Mini Z, and I got a lot of them. Let's go shopping. So even though I have a video out there explaining how to pick a Mini Z and how to buy one and what to buy, I'm gonna do it again because I just wanna buy one. So first off, I wanna show you one thing real quick. These are the secret Mini Zs that are on super sale right now, and people probably don't know about it. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite ones, which is this guy right here. This is an all-wheel drive, but it's the maroon, I believe it's a 270Z, I think that's what it is. It's like a maroon Datsun. It looks so freaking good. Those are only 150 bucks. And also the AE86s, the Corollas, the red and the white are both only $150. When they first came out, I think they were like 200 bucks. They're not on sale, they're just priced really low. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite all-wheel drives. I mean, look at how cool that looks. I love that maroon color. I love that body style. There's an orange one and a blue one, but I think only the maroon one is 150. So go pick those up. I'll put a link in the description below. I actually sell those on my site. All the Mini Zs in this video are on sale on the website. So go stroll on over to msmvlog.com and check it out. But that's not what we're gonna build today. Today, I want to build another race rig. So typically, just pick up whatever Mini Z that you think looks good. I highly recommend the 98 millimeter chassis, which is the wide MM. You can see right here. That says MR03, but the bodies for MR03 and MR04 work. Wide MM, these are all my wide MMs in this case. So there's a whole bunch of cool ones. I really like that one, the orange McLaren 720S. These sell really, really well because they look really cool. I also really like the chrome Corvette. These are limited edition. They're a little bit more expensive than the others, but I mean, it comes in a limited edition box and it's chrome. The newest one is actually the 12C. Now they released this body in the MR03, but they just released it in the MR04. And then if you want the best offset, I say the best offset, the widest offset, I guess the widest doesn't necessarily mean the best. Get a Corvette because it comes with a +3 millimeter offset all the way around. That's gonna be the best one for your Joe Marimo body. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm about to show you guys. But the one I'm getting today is going to be a chassis kit because I'm not gonna run this body. I'm actually gonna run a Joe Marimo body, and I'll show you what those bodies look like. So this is what a Joe Marimo body looks like. Ethan has that one right there. He actually took my pink one. I got a new purple one. So the reason why this body is the best one to race, in my opinion, is one, it's a lot more rigid. Like it's thicker, it's tougher. And also, there's nothing on the front that can hook on or attach to or stick to the rails on the track. Some of these other bodies have like a front splitter. Let me see if I can see. You can kind of see it right there. See that front splitter right there? It will get stuck under the sides of the track. And yeah, basically whenever you hit it, it's like sticking to Velcro. It's like Velcro sticking on the side. So this body basically just bounces off the rails and you don't have to worry about that. They're super durable. I don't know if they're lighter. They might be lighter. I can't really tell. They're definitely thicker and more rigid. So for durability reasons, I really, really like this body. Also, the lights integrate really, really easy. I don't even have to glue it on. You can see my lights on the body right there on the front and the rear. They look really cool. They integrate with the remote really well. Like and I think the body looks cool. I just like this body. So we're gonna get a chassis kit and this body, but we're gonna get a different color and I'll show you all the colors we have. So here are all the colors of Joe Marimo body that you can get right now. All these are on my website, by the way. There's plenty of oranges out. There's plenty of green ones out. I want the blue. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the blue and then I'm gonna put the purple wing on my blue one and then switch the wings. I think that would look kind of cool. So we're gonna get the blue. Now there's only one left. However, I have a whole bunch coming in today. They should be here any second. So we're gonna build this body up. So one thing you have to consider when you pick this body up is it doesn't come with wheels. Most Mini Z bodies come with wheels. You can see all these, they're called auto scale bodies. They come with the wheels that are designated to that offset or the offset that's used for the body. So all the bodies you would get from Kyosho would come with wheels. Even the white bodies, those bodies up there, they also come with white wheels. The Joe Marimo body does not come with wheels, so you need wheels. So let's pick some up. So there are different types of wheels you can get. These are some Next Racing wheels. I have more coming in. I usually have red and I'm also gonna have green. But the offset that I wanna run, which I think works best with the Joe Marimo body, is +3 in the rear and +2 in the front. Now Kyosho offers a set of wheels that comes with every offset. So you can just buy this set of wheels and you'll have every offset you need. And I actually like the white wheels with this body, so we're just gonna pick up these wheels with this body. I actually already had a pack of wheels that I used the 0 degree offset on, so I have +3 and +2 ready to go. But one thing I am gonna get is I have wheel nuts now, aluminum wheel nuts. Look at how cool these look. With a baby blue body, I mean, you kind of need the baby blue wheel nuts. I'm gonna pick up some baby blue wheel nuts. These are also available on the website. These are actually mine. So it comes with 8, just in case you lose 4. So you'll have some backups. All right, so here's what I got. Now I just gotta put it together. The longest part is gonna be putting the body together. It's not hard. It just requires some CA glue and some accelerators. So let me get this body put together, put it on there, put some wheels on, and some tires. Oh yeah, tires. Let me show you guys the tires that I recommend. We are going to run, basically what you want to do is you want to make sure you run radials in the rear. I'm going to run red radial rears. This is 20 Shore. It's also known as kind of their soft compound. Yellow is going to be their medium compound. What we've seen is the best combination is red radial rears and yellow slick fronts. So we're gonna get yellow slick fronts, red radial rears, and yeah, this should be perfect. Okay, I gotta ring myself up, otherwise Melissa's gonna get mad at me. You guys probably think I'm joking about ringing myself up. I'm not joking. I would get in big trouble if I don't buy these things. So let's see what my tab is. Now this isn't gonna include batteries, which you would definitely want batteries. Oh, and it's not gonna include a transponder, which I also need a transponder. All right, transponder. I'll also ring up the wheels. I need another set anyways, so you guys can see what the total would be if you build the ultimate racing Mini Z. So with everything, with the Joe Marino body, the wheels, wait, make sure these are the right ones. Yep, those are the right ones. The Joe Marino body, the wheels, the transponder, the tires, and the car, I'm looking at $269.46. You see that? Let me hide my eyes, see? So you want to build the ultimate Mini Z race rig. That's what it costs, minus the battery and charger. I think I got everything. If I didn't, I'll let you know what I forgot. I did forget one piece. You're going to want a T-plate. I actually recommend you just buy the car and then drive it how it is, and then upgrade as you go. But I already know I'm going to want a T-plate. So the different T-plate options you have is they have a 0.6, a 0.5, and the fiberglass, and they have 2 different carbon fiber ones, a soft and a regular. I highly recommend you go as thick as you possibly can. So either go carbon fiber or the 0.6 fiberglass. For this one, I actually already have a T-plate because I got a set of these for the rental cars and I kept the hards 0.6. So that's what we're gonna use on my car, and that's why I didn't pick one up. So you're looking at about 300 bucks ready to go to have an actual race ready rig. All right, first things first, we're gonna put the body together. So the body is very easy to put together. There's a few pieces. I'll show you all the pieces that come with it. It doesn't take long. You just need a little bit of CA glue. I actually don't put the stickers on there. I have all different types of color stickers, just in case someone wants to run a different color sticker, but it comes with a little package of parts. So you're essentially, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to put the windshield in, the headlights, the wing, and then the front mount, and then the side mounts for the chassis. So all super straightforward, super easy. We have some CA glue here somewhere. Where'd my CA glue go? There it is. CA glue here. We have some accelerator, make it go faster, and we're gonna put this thing together. I'm stoked. I love this body.
Several days later.
Holy crap, guys. My time got away from me a little bit there. I got super busy. Next thing you know, I had to pack for the MSM Southern Showdown. Long story short is this is about 5 to 6 days later after I started that build. But I'm back, we're closed, I'm gonna be able to finish it today. I did finish the body. The body looks great. Look, I put the purple wing on there. Never been ran, guys. This is a fully finished body. We are going to bust open the chassis kit. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do to it. There are some things that I recommend, or I do to mine, and these are all perfectly legal. But the biggest thing about whenever you get a new Mini Z is make sure you keep all the pieces inside the box. This right here, this is not throwaway stuff like most other kits that you think you'll never use. You will use these pieces. Keep all the pieces inside the box, and we're actually gonna use these pieces now. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to it. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lower the rear axle on the rear pod. It's essentially lowering your center of gravity. And I'm not gonna lie, someone recommended, my friend Ray recommended it, and I tried it, and it's actually really good. So that's what we're gonna do. I gotta take this thing out first. Hold on a second. All right, here is the brand new MR04 Mini Z. So what I'm going to do, also this little wrench is probably the best little wrench ever because you can't over tighten anything. I'm gonna show you what I do. Don't lose these little pieces. There's this piece and a little grommet that holds on this rear axle, but I'm gonna slide this rear axle out just like so. And then within this little rear axle are these pieces right here. These essentially hold the bearings, but they also change the height of your rear axle. So I don't believe MR03s could do that, but MR04s can. And in this little package, there are some pieces to change the height. And I'm about to bust them out and show you guys now. Don't need the stock ones. These are the stock ones. And you can actually, I want to see if I can get it, but you can actually see the difference. Can you see that? Basically, one is kind of off center. That off center one is the one you want to use because you're going to make it raise the rear axle. All right, there you go. The rear axle is raised. Now we're going to slide the drive shaft back in, or the rear axle back in, rear diff, I guess is what you would call it. All right, let me go get some wheels. We need some wheels because I need to do that. I know I said I was going to use these white wheels, but I actually just got some new ones in I want to try out. These were the wheels I was going to use. These are the Kyosho ones. I'm going to show you the ones I'm going to try out today. All right, these are the wheels I'm going to use. These are the Next wheels. I do carry these on the website also. I saw these and I think they look cool because they have this like a little lip. You can take the lip off, but it keeps your tire from sliding off, which is nice. So let me grab some tires, put these wheels on and tires on. Again, we're going red radial rears and yellow slick fronts. Let's see, I might have some here. Oh, I have some here, perfect. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is I am going to run a 7-tooth pinion. So this little pack of parts comes with pinions, and it's going to come with the side pieces to hold your pinion in. There's an 8 and the 9. It might only come with 8 and 9. I think you use the 6 or the 8 tooth holders. So it doesn't come with 7-tooth motor mounts in the bag. It comes with 8-tooth and 9-tooth. I believe you can use either 8 or 6. We're going to use the 6-tooth motor mount since it's already in the car, and I just put the 7-tooth in there and it looks like it meshes just fine. So we're going to try that first. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone's doing. Nonetheless, that's what we're rolling with. The wheels and tires are almost done. I already got the rear one on there. We're already almost done with this guy. We're about to rip it. One quick thing I forgot to mention that I tend to tell everyone who buys Mini Z tires is the Mini Z tires are directional. So basically, you can kind of see it. There's going to be a little lip on one of the sides of the tires, and that lip is going to go on the inside of your tire. So the no lip part goes on the outside, and then the lip part goes on the inside. Now, in regards to the radials, there's going to be tread on the radials. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mount it where essentially it looks like an arrow pointing forward. So you can see the treads, the arrow is pointing this way towards me. That is the arrow pointing forward. So that is going to be towards the front of the car. So it's going to go together just like this. All right, she's done, and she is BEA beautiful. Look at that. Wow, I got the T-plate on there. I got to get some of that adhesive off. But when I put the T-plate on, I do have my body reamer out because basically what was happening is you have to kind of ream the holes, those little guide holes right there. You got to ream them out a little bit because sometimes they're a little tight. So I reamed them out and everything fit together perfectly. We're about to do some practice laps now. I'm waiting for my battery to finish charging. I also have to bind it to my Noble MB4 Plus. Luckily, when you have the RM005 module with the NB4 Plus, you can just bind it to any Mini Z. So it's really simple, really excited. Can't wait to run it. Let me show you what it looks like with the body on real quick. Oh my goodness, look at how good that looks with the wheel nuts, the wheels. Yeah, guys, I am excited to rip this thing. Oh, I gotta put a transponder in it. Dang, I totally forgot. All right, this is exciting. Brand new Mini Z. Yeah, sure, I'll set that up. This is, I already bound everything. So we should be, there you go. We should be good to go. I'm super excited. Brand new Mini Z time. We're gonna run it down the straight a little bit, just to make sure. So it does feel a little tight, like the steering. Not the steering, but the gears, because I'm running a 6-tooth pinion, or a 7-tooth pinion on 6-tooth. Maybe I should run the 8. I think I should run the 8 actually. So I'm basically running the 7-tooth pinion on these 6-tooth motor mounts, but I bet you, and it's kind of loud. It doesn't come with 7-tooth motor mounts, but I bet you if I run the 8-tooth motor mounts, it's going to be a lot quieter. Or I could just run an 8-tooth pinion, to be honest. That might be what I do, because I kind of like the 8-tooth better. Yeah, let me change that. It tracks really well though. It already feels great. Let me do that real quick though. We put the 8-tooth motor mounts with a 7-tooth pinion. I think that's the way to go. Like, it's much quieter now. Before it was kind of loud because the mesh was tight. Because I used a 6-tooth motor mounts with a 7-tooth pinion. Oh, it feels great. Oh, it's so good. Hold on a second. Why is my timing system not talking to me? Let me turn the speaker on.
$21 flat.
21 flat is not good. So what I'm used to running are like 9s. I rarely break into the high 8s.
10-2.
But I should be in the low 9s. There you go, 9.5. Oh, I was trying to cut it too tight there. It tracks so straight.
11-1.
Oh my God, I'm trying to go too fast. I know that's the whole point of it, but let me see if I can just run some clean laps first. And then run that, all right, we're gonna do like 3 clean laps. And then we're gonna try to just start cutting corners. Because I can just run in the middle of the track just fine.
9-6.
See, 9.6. Oh, see, I started trying to cut the corner there.
Flat. 9-6.
Oh. I like how it's like F1. Like if you hit the rail or bobble a little bit, or have to oversteer a little bit,
9-7.
It instantly ruins your lap time.
Well, 9-7.
See, I chattered a little bit on that corner. I was a 9.4. That wasn't bad, but if I was smoother in that corner going on the straight, it would have been better. That one might not be bad.
9-4.
9.4. I think I'm faster with an 8-tooth pinion.
10-4.
This is a brand new car though, so it's probably gonna need to get broken in a little bit.
11-7.
God, I love minis, these guys. It's so crazy how good you can get these things to run. And they're just cheap, little itty bitty cars.